guys are ready to go. Looks like he's ready to go. Get your hands raised to cue, and we'll get started with Keke. Andrew Kaufman, KMIC, kick it off for us.
Hey Keke, I guess did you ever think that you'd be back at a spring practice this year? Like, did that ever even cross your mind ever?
No, if you had asked me that question at the beginning of last year, probably would have told you no. But I mean, just going throughout the year and just managing myself and keeping my goals in perspective. Ultimately, at the end of the season, it was best for me to come back and give it one more go.
Mitchell, 40, Mizzou.
Keke, your numbers and production kind of started to improve as the last season went on. Was that just kind of a matter of getting acclimated to the team? And if so, I guess how much more can having a full off season, including spring practices, continue to help?
Yeah, I think it can be huge. I mean, you look, especially like last year being in the system for the first time, a new system at that, with a new first-year quarterback. I mean, there's going to be obstacles, and just from a timing and chemistry standpoint, I mean, it's going to take time for those things to develop. So I think having a spring practice, a spring under our belt, can be huge for us, especially going into year 2 of this thing. I think we can really get ramped up and expect some big things to come moving forward.
Jack Sobel, the main eater.
Keke, there are a lot of a couple newcomers, that a lot of people are excited about in Mookie and Dominic. What are your initial impressions of those two?
I'm very impressed. I mean, just how they're coming in and just attacking the learning. I mean, they're 2 students of the game, eager to learn, asking as many questions as they can, and so they can go out there and play to the best of their ability. I mean, both of those guys are lightning quick, got great speed. Run good routes. So, I mean, just putting those reps in and getting used to the system and coming in can be huge for those guys.
Dave Matter, St. Louis Post-Dispatch.
Hey, Keke, what do you notice about Connor these days? Does he carry himself any differently after being through a full season as a starting quarterback in this league? Absolutely.
I mean, when I look at Connor, I see a guy that's taking full control, especially going into year 2. I mean, he's a confident guy. He has great leadership, and he's definitely taking his team under his control. And I mean, we're going to go as far as he carries us. So I'm excited about him.
Lynn Harrington, go ahead.
All right, Keke, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Can you tell me, with spring ball in session, what's the vibe like around for the team? You know, after ending last season the way it did, you know, getting blown out in the last 2 games and then the bowl game getting canceled, is there hunger with the players? I mean, what kind of vibes is everyone ready to get back in action? How's everyone feeling?
Absolutely. I mean, we're definitely hungry. I mean, nobody wanted to end the season the way we did last year. I mean, so that going into that offseason, it definitely left a bad taste in our mouth. But, I mean, at the same time, it gave us great motivation coming into the offseason and into spring ball, knowing that we got a lot of work to do, and we're excited for the challenge. So we're taking every day with that mindset and that approach that we got to close the gap to get to where we want to, which is winning the SEC East.
Kyle Pinnell, the man eater.
Keke, with it being the first day of practices or official practices, what did you think of the team's energy and intensity, and how do you kind of build off of this into the rest of these practices?
Absolutely. I mean, it's day 1. Everybody's going to come out excited, fired up. That's to be expected. I mean, guys had great energy, great focus. I mean, that's what we want. But the best teams, they do it on a consistent basis, not just day 1. They do it day 10, day 15, whatever. So that's the mindset that we're trying to build. We're trying to build that consistent championship winning mentality. So every day we have to come with that same energy, that same excitement, that same focus.
Last one for Keke, Paul O'Brien, Jeff City District.
Yeah, Keke, coaches stressed the importance of building camaraderie. How does that work? How is it any different when you guys have to deal with COVID? You can't like go on a paintball outing or whatever. Can't go to movies together. I
think that's something we got to pick up here, especially being in the facility as much as we are. I mean, it's building that camaraderie. I think that falls a lot on us leaders. We have to do more to get people involved, whether it's film study or putting in extra work in the weight room or getting field work and throughout the team, not just with our position group, with the defensive guys as well. I mean, building that camaraderie can be huge for us.
All right, that'll do it for Keke today. Thank you. Good job.